The European Union and the United States are trying to agree the biggest free trade agreement in history. This will have major implications for our food and farming, for citizens on both sides of the Atlantic, and also our environment.
EU policymakers try to make us believe that our food will stay safe and will stay up to the same standards. But can they promise us? No, they cannot.
What we're concerned about is this rush towards deregulation, of lowering control and transparency in our food system.
We don't know a lot about what's actually being negotiated in TTIP, but we can look at what agribusiness says it wants. They say they want to weaken EU standards on meat, for example. They want to weaken standards on ractopamine used in pork, to allow for poultry products rinsed in chlorine and other chemicals rather than simply producing it safely in the first place.
The U.S. is continuing its quest through this negotiation to ask the EU to begin accepting genetically engineered crops and genetically engineered products.
Trustworthy consumer information, as we saw recently with the horse meat scandal, is one area that we cannot fail to deliver on. Consumers need to know what they're eating.
My concern for food and farming is the loss of our democratic right to decide how we produce our food, who will produce it, and where.
We believe that people will rise up and really not swallow what's being negotiated in this trade deal when they find out that it in fact affects their daily bread and what they're feeding their children.